Feminism is like veggie sticks. They look kind of unappealing from the outside and if you don't know what they are, but once you have them, they're like the best thing ever. So, who am I? I'm Rika, and I'm a student at McMaster, and I'm 19, and I study religious studies and sociology. And I'm a feminist. So, what's a feminist? Well, for me, what feminism is, it's a person who believes in equality between men and women. But it doesn't really stop there. I think that a person who's a feminist is also taking on, like Hannah said, a sort of active role in the way that they look at the world and understanding that the world is a really gendered place. A person who's a feminist believes that women should have the same rights and freedoms and enjoy the same privileges that men experience as well. Feminism looks at the experiences of women and what they go through and how different kinds of women go through different kinds of things. For me, feminism is really important because it helps us understand the world in a way that the world is often not seen. A feminist is a person who looks at the world critically and understands all the different factors that play into what make the experience that we have in this world what it is. I think that a lot of people have the assumption that they don't identify as feminists or that they aren't feminists because they aren't active in their role. You can still be a feminist and not be marching out on the streets or wearing shirts that say this is what a feminist looks like. And although I've never experienced shying away from calling myself a feminist or not really understanding what that meant, I still feel like there are plenty of people who don't want to call themselves feminists because of the implication that that has. I think that's really sad. Being a feminist is really awesome and it really opens your eyes and opens doors to a lot of really cool experiences and opportunities in your life. I'm a feminist because I believe in equality between men and women, because I'm a young woman and I don't want to be denied opportunity or access to safe health care because I am a woman. I don't want anyone to decide my rights and make choices for me that I don't agree with. I'm a feminist because I believe that I have the right to stand up and fulfill any leadership position. I have the right to be independent. I have the right to be able to walk by myself on the streets and not get harassed and or raped. I'm a feminist because I believe that all of these things are so applicable and relevant to today. And I still think that there's a ton of work that needs to be done in getting women represented in politics, in the media, and accurately represented in those places. I'm a feminist because I see horrible things happen all the time, and I see things that make me so angry, and I see people hurt, and I see people damaged, and I see people suffer because they're women. And I'm a feminist because I believe that those things are wrong and that I want to do something about it. And you don't have to do something about it to be a feminist. All you have to do is agree that these things are wrong and that women should have the equal opportunity to be treated fairly in the way that men are. I think that gender has so much to do with a lot of the issues that we see today, and we look at homophobia and transphobia. So much of that has to do with the way that we understand the dichotomy of men and women as the way that we look at gender. So I think that there's a lot to be seen about how we can change our way of looking at the world and our paradigm of which we understand the world. And I think that being a feminist helps me understand this world that I live in better in a way that's more conducive to helping others. I'm a feminist because I don't really know what else to be. I mean, I believe in all of these things and it just makes sense for me. It's a place where I feel comfortable and it's a place where I can find a really amazing community of people who understand the world in the same way that I do and hope that other people will join in and it will be rad. You have learned some things about feminism and I hope that you, or whoever you are, aren't afraid to be a feminist or to tell people that you're a feminist, or to even privately in your own head be like, yeah, I'm a feminist. Because I think that the world needs more people that are willing to give themselves the power to say like, yeah, this is what I believe and this is what I'm going to stand up for. And that's why I call myself a feminist, because I want to give myself that power to be able to stand up and say that I believe in the things that I believe in. So I hope that you have a really great weekend and that you enjoy your time. That is PersonsTwo free until Hannah comes back around on Tuesday. And I hope that you've enjoyed this video. Okay, bye!